Yeah, I know I'm a bit late to making a video like this, but I figured I might as well before Scarlet and Violet come out. Weirdeer is pretty cool. We definitely needed a Stantler evolution, and the design is great. I like the thing it has of being like the wise old protector of the forest. Hope it returns in Scarlet and Violet. 5 out of 5. White Striped Basculin. This one is interesting. So it's not technically a Hisuian form, rather it's a third form called White Striped, along with the red and blue striped forms from Unova. I like how it's more docile than its future forms, but that does make it kind of annoying to catch, since you can't sneak in water. It's not that different from regular Basculin, but it doesn't need to be. 4 out of 5. Basculegion is really cool. I like its backstory and typing, and it has a cool design too. So it has male and female forms, which is nice, and it's not clear if it'll be able to evolve from a normal Basculin or only a white stripe one. But yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to adapt the stripes if it can evolve from all three. 5 out of 5. Cleavor has a really cool design too. I like the whole rock paper scissors thing it has going on between itself, Scyther, and Scissor. Also 5 out of 5. Ursaluna feels really pointless. Ursaring already felt complete as a final evolution. I don't get why Ursaluna had to exist at all. Still is cute, and evolving based on the phase of the moon is an interesting concept. 3 out of 5. Hisuian Sneasel looks cool and it has a cool typing, but there isn't really much to it, and it's not that different from a regular Sneasel. 3 out of 5. Sneasler is just weird. The climbing mechanic is cool though. 3 out of 5. Hisuian Quillfish is fine. It's not that different from the original, but not bad. Also 3 out of 5. Overquill is really cool though. I like how it's based on a water mine. The name is a nice pun, and I like how Hisuian Quillfish has a lowercase q on its tail, and Overquill has an uppercase q. 5 out of 5. Hisuian Voltorb is awesome. I'm glad they adapted the Voltorb and Electrode to the Hisuian Pokeballs. The typing is cool, and I like how Voltorb is happy instead of mad like before. 5 out of 5. Hisuian Electrode is also awesome. Unfortunately, Electro got the opposite treatment from Voltorb. Now it's mad instead of happy. Still 5 out of 5 though. Also, the boss fight against it was terrifying. Hisuian Zora is really good. It's cute and it has an insane typing. Honestly, prefer it to the original. 5 out of 5. Hisuian Zoroark is really not as good as its pre-evolution. It looks weird and it's hard to put it above the original Zoroark. 3 out of 5. Hisuian Growlithe is absolutely adorable and way better than the original. The typing is depressed though. 4 out of 5. Hisuian Arcanine is cool, but I feel like they could have changed more from the original Arcanine, and they maybe should have stuck with the direction of Hisui Growlithe's design. 3 out of 5. Hisuian Braviary, the change of typing is nice, but it has the same problem as Arcanine, that it's not different enough from the original. 3 out of 5. Hisuian Slugu. The way they were going for a snail instead of a slug, like the original, is cool, but the design just feels so lazy. Its head and neck are exactly the same as the original, and the shell area is just a blob with nothing to it. Typing's cool, but not enough to make up for the other problems. 2 out of 5. Hisuian Goodra is definitely a step up from Sliggoo, but still not as good. Has the same problem, being mostly exactly the same as the original. Even without it doesn't even have a color swap. The shell is more interesting here, and I like how it retracts into the shell sometimes. It does look weird when it does, though. 2 out of 5. Hisuian Lilligant is the perfect example of what a regional variant should be. It's different enough from the original without being completely off the rails. It feels a bit similar to Tsarina, but that's forgivable. It's unfortunate that it ended up with the same typing as Hisuian Decidueye, though. 5 out of 5. Hisuian Samurott, I'm so glad they decided to give the starter evolutions Hisuian forms, but the new Samurott was too similar to the original. Hisuian Typhlosion. The Ghost Flames are cool, but it's way too similar to the original. To be fair, they didn't have much to work with, since Typhlosion does already have a pretty boring design. In its overworld model, though, it looks kind of stoned. 2 out of 5. Hisuian Decidueye is hands down the best of the starters. Unlike the other two, the changes are actually substantial. 5 out of 5. Hisuian Avalugg was a surprising choice for a Hisuian form, but pretty good. However, just like Growlithe and Arcanine, the typing is horrifying. Enamorous. This one is really, really weird. The incarnate form is better, but just like the rest of the genies, but still strange. I don't get why it had to be one of the genies at all, since love isn't a type of weather. 1 out of 5. Origin Dialga. Finally, Dialga and Palkia get origin forms. This one is done really well, in my opinion. I like how it looks close to Arceus. 5 out of 5. Origin Palkia, on the other hand, is strange. Doesn't have that same Arceus look as Dialga, and I don't know why they decided to make it a horse. 2 out of 5. Thanks for watching my video, guys. I decided to do another scripted one, just like my first video. Yeah, like that like button, and or you can dislike it like that if you want, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this for some reason, and comment down below what your rankings on the Legends Arceus Pokemon are. I'm excited for Scarlet and Violet, like a lot, so you can look forward to more videos about it someday in the future. Someday. Alright, we'll see you. It's not clear if it'll be able to evolve from a normal Basculin or only a white stripe one. Origin Palkia, on the other hand,